Hey there, I'm Hibberd at KRIV, and I'm going to show you today how we do a straight live shot using the iPad to get news from the scene directly onto our newscast. Now, of course, you'll need an iPad to start with. Here's mine. It's in an otter cover. We'll take the cover off. Automatically comes on. You will also need one of these Bluetooth earpieces for a cell phone. This one is Plantronics. Very common manufacturer. This is what you wear to get the IFB in your ear and to get the audio from your mouth onto the news. Now the first thing you need to do is pair the earpiece to the iPad so that when you turn it on, it will appear right here as a Bluetooth device. So I can see they're paired, so the next thing I'll do is just put on the earpiece, just like I would if I wanted to talk on the phone. There we go. Now I take the iPad and open the Streambox app. Here it is right here. The first screen you see gives you a couple of choices, and we will pick talking head. You select yes, and it starts getting ready. I heard some beeps in my ear telling me it's getting ready to rock and roll, and it comes up with this dialog box, and you just hit accept. Now it's negotiating to start feeding live, and the next thing we know, hey, we're live. And one thing we've learned through trial and error, if you're shooting through a windshield, maybe you've got the windshield wipers on, there's rain, you're going to want to hit focus lock right here. You're going to want to aim it at something in the distance and lock the focus so it doesn't continue to try to focus on the closer thing, the windshield and the rain. So now we're streaming from this device, but it still has to be tuned in at the station end, and Geoff is going to show you that part.
So once the reporter out in the field establishes his signal with the Streambox off the iPad, it's a web-based system to bring the signal into the control room. You'll see that a signal's coming in, route to a decoder. We have 4 decoders. For this exercise, we'll route it to decoder number 1. And in just a sec, you should see the signal coming up off the Streambox over there. And once we know we have the signal in, the second step is to send IFB to the reporter out in the field. Again, through this system, you just tell it to connect. The reporter will receive a notification on the iPad that an IFB link has been established, and he can accept it. And that is all it takes.
All right, we're connected, right?
We're connected. And so now you'll see our reporter with the live iPad, which is now streaming into our control room that can be put on the air.
Now once the shot is tuned in, I can point this thing and gather video that goes back with my voice. We can pan the camera around, we can flip to the opposite camera so I can be on TV and do a little more talking and then show what I'm seeing right now at this crime scene here, which looks a lot like our newsroom. And you can see how it really makes a pretty basic throw-down live shot possible without a live truck, without a camera. One person can do it with another person tuning it in. There's a couple of things you got to watch out for here. Number one is there's a little bit of delay. It's about on the same par with your standard satellite shot, maybe a second or two. But one thing we have done in the past, if you're only doing a shot where you're showing, say, storm damage, and you're not going to appear on camera, well then you can pair this earpiece with a separate cell phone and call in like a phoner. So your voice will be pretty much exactly live, and your pictures will be maybe delayed by 2, 3, 4 seconds. It all depends on your connection. 3G connection, longer delay. 4G LTE connection, shorter delay, and if you can get Wi-Fi, well, you're pretty much golden.